Welcome to T3 Live's Friday market wrap-up. From the options side of the house, Matthew Buckley, callsign Whiz, the chief option strategist here at T3 Live. And before we jump into it, folks, two Hornets crashed over the Western Pacific, and one was in my old squadron, Strike Fighter Squadron 94. The Mighty Shrikes, and then our sister squadron, VFA 113. Found the one pilot, rescued him, and he's safe back aboard Vincent, and the other one they can't find as of yet in my former squadron. So thoughts and prayers going out to my brothers over there on the tip of the spear, especially after September 11th, folks. We kind of forget that there are men and women on a daily basis out on the tip of the spear doing very dangerous things to keep us safe, and it doesn't always go right. So let's send some thoughts and prayers out to my brother in Strike Fighter Squadron 94. Okay, folks, looks like the EU today is going to blast a broadside across Putin's bow. I don't think he's going to be quivering in his Bolshevik boots. I think he's going to fire back. So this Ukraine crisis isn't over, especially since Poroshenko says the agreement between Ukraine and the EU is going to be ratified next week. I think we haven't seen the end of the Ukraine situation. It might actually get a little bit worse. On the operational side here in the United States, we saw retail sales come out, and retail sales come out in two types, so to speak. They have core retail sales. And whenever you see the word core, it means X something. And in that case, it's X autos, and then, quote, regular retail sales. So the retail sales X autos growth was the slowest growth since January. So starting to see a little bit of a slowdown. And for all my people who continue to say it was a rough winter, it's July for God's sake. So don't let's ditch the winter excuse. So seeing a little bit of a slowdown in retail sales. Interesting report out of Bank of America today, warning of this is when the big one's coming, so to speak, after September's FOMC meeting. I have been telling my TGO traders this for a while. Any of these pullbacks, while the Fed's been involved in capitalism, have been brief. The most recent quote pullback, was a 4% pullback. Oh, geez, Katie bar the door, which really wasn't anything but a buying opportunity, right? So I agree. I think once the Fed's out of this thing, that's when pullbacks will be sustained. So I'm glad Bank of America watches Top Gun options. So we've been beating that drum for a while here. University of Michigan consumer sentiment came out at 9:55 this morning, and it was a little bit of a beat. So they were looking for 83.2, and I believe it was around an 84 print-ish. So it was a little bit better, but remember, folks, that these are also, rearward facing. So they didn't do the survey this morning and then post the results. So, with the retail sales, kind of the slowest growth since January, we're getting a mixed picture of economic reports. So what's that doing? Well, net, we're seeing kind of a malaise day here in the market. The S&P's down 7 at the time of me shooting this, and the Dow's off about 47. So kind of a wallow around week. But I got to tell you, we put on a Apple bull put spread yesterday afternoon. That's up $1,300 in essentially a day of trading. So that's a good looking trade, and it's out to next Friday. Still have $1,000 to go in that trade. So potentially $2,300 gain in a week and 2 days on our bull put spread on Apple. Here's our Apple bullish double vertical we've had on for about 4 weeks now. It's up nearly 300%, or over $4,000. That's a nice grand a week gain on our Apple trade here. So really, really fired up with our Apple trades. We're going to be covering this and a hell of a lot more next Wednesday. We're going to be doing a live training session, and we're going to be taking a look at weekly options, and we're also going to be taking a look at the primary live trade brief model portfolio. So make sure you check your email today, or I believe you can click on the link that's on our webpage here to register for our live training events next Wednesday. We're going to be introducing the Top Gun option side of the house to our T3 Live brothers and sisters who have been waiting a long time to get airborne with options, and we're here to help you out. Okay, so happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Have a great weekend with your family, your friends. Take some time off. I'll be back with Monday's market outlook here at T3 Live. And again, thoughts and prayers out to my bro out in VFA 94. So we'll talk to you guys later.